If you want to see me go from this to this, then keep on watching. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday fall go-to look. First things first, I clip my hair back and get it all out of my face. And then I'm going to go ahead and moisturize with the Kiehls Everyday Ultra Facial Cream. If I don't know any of the names to any of the products, I will link everything down below. I always moisturize my face in an upward motion just so I don't get any like sagging skin. It's just better that way to always moisturize in an up and outward motion. Then I go ahead and add some under eye cream. I use Kiehls Creamy Eye Treatment with avocado. Always use your ring finger just because under the eye is so delicate and wrinkles so easily. So to prevent any of those little wrinkles, I always either use my ring finger or my pinky finger. Normally I always wait 5 minutes before applying my makeup just to let the moisturizer sink into my face. But for the video, I'm just going to go right ahead and apply my foundation. I am using the Nars Creamy Concealer. It's actually called the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And I am using the shade Patagonia. It says to apply it with your fingertips, and then as you'll see, I go over it with a brush just to make sure I've got every single spot. I know you're probably thinking this shade is like 20 shades darker than your actual skin tone, and yes, that's true, but with my spray tan and then my concealer that I'll add on later, it all really blends in really well together. Okay, now I go ahead and add my concealer. I use the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Snow. I believe this is like the lightest shade they have, and I just love a light under eye. It pops so well and it looks so good. I just use a knockoff beauty blender. I'm pretty sure it's the one from Ulta, or yeah, probably Ulta. And then I bring it all the way out to like my cheekbones just to kind of make it look like I have a fake facelift. And then of course I pick this hair brush piece of hair out of my mouth the next 3 times. The concealer and some of the foundation, I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder, and I just use the shade Translucent. I dab it on my under eye, obviously because I use concealer there, and then my forehead gets super oily, so I'll put it on my forehead and then around the corners of my mouth to avoid like creasing. Now I'm going to use the same brush to add my bronzer. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer. I've been using this bronzer for the last couple of years and I love it. I do not want to trade it in for any other bronzer just because this stuff is so good. I just add it to my cheeks, my jawline, and the corners of my forehead and blend that in really well. And then I'll go in with a smaller brush, one that I normally use for my eyeshadow, with the same bronzer, and put it through the sides of my nose just to make my nose look a little like straighter, even though my nose is already straight, just to make it look smaller, straighter, and just super sharp looking. And then I go over it with a bigger brush and blend that all together. And then with this same bronzer, I will use this as like my eyeshadow crease. And now I'll go in with my blush. I am using the Milani shade Petal Primevera, number 14. And just right on my cheekbones. Now I'll do my eyebrows. I've been using the same eyebrow products for the last couple of years. I always use Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shape dark brown. First, I'll use the skinny pencil and just outline it and do any of the little hairs up in the front with it. And then after, I'll go in with the thicker pencil and just shade it all in because I still love a thick brow. I know one brow is looking much thicker than the other. I promise you I fix it up in a little bit. I'll normally just use like a very white eyeshadow shade and try and outline it. And if that doesn't work, I'll use a little bit of concealer and just try to make it a little smaller. Now I'll go in with my brow glue. I just use the NYX brand brow glue. That's literally what it's called. It was just super cheap at Target, but honestly it works super duper well. And now I'll start my eyeshadow. I am using the Morphe, the super mini palette I got last Christmas. I'll have to find out an exact name and link it down below for you guys. But I love these colors. They're the perfect fall colors. I'm pretty sure I use every single shade minus the darkest one. I always do the outer eyebrow corner first just to make it pop a little bit. And then the inner corner, I always use the sparkly shade. Now I'll go ahead and do my mascara. I've been using the same mascara for like 2 years. Every time I'm out, I always rebuy it. I don't even bother trying anything new because I love it so much. It's the Benefit mascara. It's 3 different kinds, and I will definitely link it down below for you guys. And now my favorite part is the lipstick. I always use Kylie Jenner Matte Liquid Lipstick. This shade is Snow Bay. Everyone always asks me what lipstick I wear, and I've been using Kylie Jenner's liquid lipstick for years now. I love it so much. It stays on all day, and I don't have to worry about retouching it after dinner, after lunch. It always stays on for me. Now I'll go ahead and set my makeup with the Mario Badescu spray. I don't even know if this is a finishing spray, but it works for me and it makes my skin look super dewy. And then afterwards, I'll always add highlighter on my cheekbones. I noticed that if I add highlighter over setting spray, it makes the highlighter pop even more. Highlighter I'm using is by Becca, and the shade is Vanilla Quartz. And obviously I'm going to go ahead and change my blouse to show you the finished look. But this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.